Jesse, how would you characterize the locker room right now? The sounds that you're hearing, is it quiet? Was it loud? Was it angry? Was it acknowledgement? Anything?
It's mixed emotions. To answer your question, there wasn't anybody in the locker room that's excited, that's happy. This isn't a situation we like being in, or one that we have planned to be in. But it's adversity. The true response of a champion is how you respond to adversity. And so, it's all about what we're going to do next. It's clearly, the 3 losses, they're in the past now. The only thing we could focus on is our next future opponents and what we're going to do moving forward. So,
thank you for that, Rich Scarcella. Let's go to you, and then we're going to go to Andrew Callista.
Jesse, when you fall behind 21-0 that quickly, is it shocking? Is it frustrating? What exactly is it? Can you convey those emotions?
To answer your question, it's not. At times it can be shocking. In our situation, it was frustrating. But at the end of the day, leader of the team, leader of the defense, I got to make sure my guys understand that, hey, it's going to be a 4-quarter game. They're going to throw. Football is a game where the opposition, they're going to throw punches, they're going to throw some blows. How are you going to respond? It's a 4-quarter game for the reason. If a team could, this was NBA 2K playing with your friends where they scored 21 points and it's a mercy rule, then people wouldn't really enjoy playing it. We got 4 quarters for that exact reason. I mean, we fell behind, kept fighting, came out the second half, held in the 5 possessions, and they scored points. So, we need to have the same attention to detail and that same hunger and dominance in the first half.
Jesse, thank you for that. We'll go next question goes to Andrew Costa. Parth, you're on deck.
Hi, Jesse. I'm just curious. We're used to seeing the Penn State defense and you guys under Brent Pry being very sure tacklers and things like that. It seems like maybe it's not there this year. Can you pinpoint a reason why? Is it less hitting in practice due to COVID protocols? Is it why do you think that maybe the tackling has lacked a little bit?
It's none of that. We go into practice and we pride ourselves on how hard we practice, how physical we are. That's a point of emphasis that we need to own. Especially myself, I missed 2 tackles tonight, and that's not the standard. So, we need to honestly have those tough conversations, as I mentioned before, and embrace that. We're known as being a defense that's physical, that's going to establish their dominance physically up front early. So that's an area where we need to be better, where I especially need to be better, because it starts with me, especially being the leader of this defense, leader of this team. So I got to be better.
Thank you for your time.
Jesse, we appreciate the fact that you hold yourself accountable as well. Parth, you're next with that question, and then Gabe, you're on deck.
Hey, Jesse, appreciate you doing this. Last week against Ohio State, I think it took like 3 plays for them to score, and then today Maryland scored in less than 3 minutes. What do you attribute to those slow starts defensively?
Attention to detail. We need to clearly do more. Simple as that. Having those tough conversations and accepting it for what it is. We haven't shown on film what the things we'd like to do. So we need to revise, and get it going.
All right, thank you for that. Gabe, let's go to you next. Audrey, you're on deck.
Hey, Jesse, thank you for your time. You guys, for the touchdowns for 30 or more yards, what kind of went wrong in those? Like, what can you guys do to fix that in the future?
Play our style of football, get back to playing with that fun swagger, physical attitude that we like to do. That's all we can do. That's what we will do.
Gabe, thank you for that. Audrey, you're next. Oh, Audrey, sorry about that.
Yeah. Jesse, what would you say is the biggest issue with this defense right now?
There's no thing I'm going to pinpoint that is our biggest issue. The biggest issue for us, honestly, is we need to play collectively. We need to embrace our roles and our jobs and do that moving forward for us to be successful. This isn't a time to point fingers because I wasn't perfect. So it's like I can't make a statement about someone else knowing that I didn't play a perfect game. We need to focus on doing what we need to do to come together collectively and put us in the best position to dominate as a defense.
And why do you think that it hasn't happened through 3 games that you guys are? Because Jason said maybe he thinks guys are playing outside of the framework of the defense. Why do you think that's been the case now 3 weeks in a row?
I'm not sure, honestly. But what I am positive about is, sitting down, watching the film tonight, tomorrow morning before we all get into the facility, and just accept the fact that we need to come together collectively and play in the framework of the defense. Because a lot of times where, we were misplaced or out of place, that's a part of it. Guys not playing in the framework, myself included. So we just need to hone in on it.